you right there. Deploying a unit consumes 1 Valor point from the gauge displayed up in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. Cool, I didn't even see that. Valor points can be replenished by defeating enemies, liberating towns and fortresses, and more. Elaine, look, they've already reached the town. And we know our first aim, we must dispatch those soldiers as quickly as possible. Let's do it. Valor skills. Okay, so by defeating enemies and the garrisons, towns, or whatever, we get more Valor points, which we can then use on Valor skills.
The path is set.
Battle menu. I kind of got the hang of that already. Use it to organize your forces and view enemy details before battle. Select battle once you finish preparing and enter the fray.
You face me.
Let's go to organize real quick and let us see. How can I view the enemies loadout? Whatever. Let's just battle. Well, battle. Battles play out automatically according to various predetermined rules. Okay, yeah, so it is auto combat. First, the combatant's initiative determines their turn order in battle. When a combat's turn is active, they will then use one of their active skills. Using an active skill consumes action points. Where's my action points? Combatants will take turns using active skills in order or in according to their initiative. Battles will continue until all combatants run out of AP. Passive skills will trigger automatically when certain conditions are met, such as being hit with an attack. Using a passive skill consumes passive points. So that's probably in like the skill equipment menu. Kind of similar to Crystal Project is kind of really how I'm understanding it right now. People equip passives and it takes a certain number of passive points to equip passives, and you can only have like a max of 10 points or something. Scarlet's quick heal skill triggers when an ally takes damage, thus healing that ally. So I wonder if it's kind of like a gambit system. And then since he was already at full health, she doesn't heal, and then she goes on to her next move, which is an attack. Finally, the enemy's parting blow skill triggers at the end of battle, performing an additional attack. The combatants will end... wow, having a hard time reading this at the moment. The battle will end when all combatants have run out of AP, or when all combatants on one side have been defeated.
We march on.
So even though... Oh no, he died, okay. That was his passive or whatever that hit me again. If neither unit is defeated in battle, a side with the lower percentage HP will be the loser. Upon losing a battle, the defeating unit is knocked back and enters a waiting state, rendering it immobile for a short time.
The time is at hand. Onward.
Engaging a waiting unit will grant the attacking unit a first strike. I can already tell the AI is going to be using that against me. A unit executing a first strike will always act first regardless of initiative.
Your villainy ends here.
It is a little weird how she's holding her staff.
Fine job.
Like with the head of the staff like pointed towards the ground. Oh no, I just never really seen that in the game before.
Victory grows
Kinda cool though.
closer.
All that remains now is to reclaim the town. Alright, let's do it. Garrison a unit in a town, fort, or other facility will allow that unit to liberate the facility. Naturally.
To me.
Garrison. Will this flag change blue? It did. Liberating facilities will restore valor points and boost your score upon completing the stage. Additionally, facilities will have, or that have been liberated, will serve as bases from which allied units can be deployed. So Lex is safe, we rescue him, and now Lex is going to scout ahead, which probably doesn't really mean anything for us. Units can be ordered to move to any location you specify. Select Lex's unit and then move to the marked location. Okay. So it actually does matter. Is this Lex? Oh, that's Lex, okay.
You got it.
He didn't exactly have red hair, so I was a little confused at where Lex actually was. Okay, so I guess
yes, sir.
we're supposed to go in one-on-one combat? One-on-two combat?
I'm ready to hit something.
You better one-shot him, Lex. You're not one-shotting them, bro.
Damn it.
Is this a forced lose? Or... Lex, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Different units have different degrees of mobility. The higher the stat is, the quicker they'll move through the battlefield. A unit's combined mobility is determined by the individual mobility stat of its members.
In service of the royal family.
All right,
I'll
Joseph.
not fail you.
Charge. Or do I?
As you
Okay, I
wish.
guess we move to him. Swapping positions. When two allied units are in close proximity, one can swap in for the other. Press L or right to have Joseph's unit swap in for Lex. Damage predictions. Before battle, you will see a prediction of how much damage each unit will take. Note that these predictions change when swapping units. Okay. So,
I shall hold nothing back.
okay.
Come.
It's L1 basically, since this is the Switch version.
This isn't gonna end well.
Gaze upon
Where's
the
the...
face of
Okay,
your...
there it is.
Come.
So if I were to use Joseph, I would be expected to take 0 damage and I'd deal 74.
It's not looking great.
Excuse me. Joseph would take 5 damage and I would deal 0 damage.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
I meant to try and mute the mic before that cough and it didn't quite happen in time.
Stand true.
It's also interesting how she's holding that spear too. Really cool horse animation. Oh, and she heals. Oh, Joseph is level 20. Okay, bro.
I've not chosen my grave yet.
I call hacks. So he's had how many years to train? I don't know what I was trying to say. He's had this many years to try and train Elaine, and he's only level 1? Yeah, that doesn't quite make sense. So her name is Chloe. Chloe is also the name of an NPC in Crystal Project. When a combat's HP falls to 0, they will be rendered incapacitated. Items and skills can restore HP and revive incapacitated combatants.
I don't know.
Select items, healing tonic, flex. So judging by that description, it made it seem like a regular healing item can bring someone back from being incapacitated. And I don't need something like a Phoenix Down or revival medicine or something. So we now have 3 regiments right here under our command. My word, but that's Hodrick. Used to stand as the stalwart pillars of Cornea's defense. What might possibly have changed him? Prepare yourself, rebels. Any foolish enough to defy Emperor Galeris must be put to the sword. Seems a combatant is our only path forward. Indeed, ridding this land of the enemy must be our first and only priority, no matter who that enemy might be. Defeat conditions, the time limit expires. Victory conditions, defeat Hodrick. Gucci, let's do it. Selecting multiple units. Move the cursor while holding A and selecting multiple units. After selecting the desired units, release the A. Pausing the battle ordering a unit to move. Pressing A, automatically pause the game. The move and items command can be used even while the game is paused. Okay, so gotta make note of something real quick. Challenge run idea.
We march.
Okay, that was pretty easy.
Onward. The time is at hand.
Oh, so it auto-paused. If I was looking at that correctly.
Come.
Charge! Maybe we could just have, like, Joseph do everything here.
I have you.
So it doesn't look like multiple battles occur
The battle is won
simultaneously.
for the liberation.
So since Joseph is at the start here, maybe everything else would target Joseph as well. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
I shall hold nothing back.
So Joseph is basically just going to solo everything by the looks of it. I'm gonna call it now, maybe storyline purposes, the enemy kills Joseph right here, and then Elaine's just like, but how can this be?
Me yet.
And then he puts on the ring and then we win the battle.
I've not chosen my grave yet.
If any of you are taking that bet, then
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
I don't know, you owe me something. But if I lose the bet, I don't owe
Stand
anything.
true.
That's how this is gonna work.
Glory to the liberation. A trivial undertaking.
I mean, the boss is only level 6.
Come.
Oh, cool. The background
This struggle
changed
will
the
only
docks.
prolong the pain. Accept the mercy of a swift demise.
I fail to understand, Hodrick. What has motivated this shift in allegiance?
Joseph, Cornea's most decorated knight. I shall close the book on your tale myself.
I have you. I fight in me yet. it!
Haha. I mean, that outcome was expected. Such firm defenses, our weapons barely leave a scratch. Perhaps my magic will work then. Leave this to me, Elaine. Hold ZR. Okay, so that's like R2 to fast forward the game, advancing time quickly. Fast forward can be used in both stages and during battles. Oh, okay. And during battles, that's great. If the game is paused, fast forwarding will automatically resume it. Oh, Joseph
Gaze upon the
totally
face of
just,
your demise.
yeah. Joseph's like, I'm not done yet, I'm gonna attack you again. Oh, well, that seemed to work out quite well. All right, Joseph, good job, dude. Good job.
Fatigue has struck.
Did I get a perfect score? Completion bonus, time bonus, areas liberated, units defeated, renown rank, 100%. Advance, war fund, honors, renown. Okay, I mean, all that looks good.
What foolishness is this? One such as I, brought low by the corneate vermin that gnawed our ankles.
You've fallen far indeed, Hodrick. How many times did you stare death in the face at Her Majesty's side? Now, look what you've become.
Yeah, look what you've become.
I may stand as your swordmaster no longer, but I can yet offer you a merciful end to your descent.
Yeah, his descent.
Wait.
I'm like that backup
Your
guy in the
Highness.
background right now. Yeah, what he said.
Tell me, Hodrick, do you remember the times you and I played together? When I was still just a boy? Yours was a bond of loyalty few knights could hope to equal. Why cast that aside and bend the knee to Galerius? I refuse to cut down a friend without first knowing how we've reached this grim conclusion.
He's not a friend, dude.
A simple reason is all I ask. Please.
Elaine!
The ring! What sorcery is this?
Okay, well, I was right about the ring. Ish.
Oh, my head.
All possessed.
What am I doing here?
Maybe he's just playing along.
A spell to shackle the hearts of men.
'Tis the only way I can think to describe it, my prince. That ill-fated day, all the lords closest to your mother turned upon her without so much as a moment's notice. Unfortunately, my memories end there as well.
A frightful
Convenient.
power, if what you say is true. This spell of control, it could be called. Such magic would go far in explaining how Galerius so swiftly brought Fevrith to its knees.
I shudder to think what unspeakable evil I wrought upon our world these last 10 years.
Well, shut her away in
Though there is
silence,
no
bro.
greater misdeed than turning my spear upon you, Prince Elaine.
That's enough. You mustn't blame yourself any further. But I do wonder, how is this ring capable of unmaking the spell?
In truth, I had believed it to be mere regalia, a symbol of your birthright and nothing more. To think the power of cleansing truly exists. Your Highness, that is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornea's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil, but I had believed such tales to be mere fiction.
The Orthodoxy has a similar story about the Holy Unicorn. How it was a sacred beast able to purge darkness from our lands. It's entirely possible that the ring that bears its image is somehow capable of that same power.
Should Galerius's rule be built upon a foul sorcery that fetters our people? then this ring is the ray of light that will pierce its wicked heart.
Here,
Your
here.
words ring true, my prince.